I'm hit! That hurts!
So much blood.
Got him!
Can't take any more.
They got me!
Won't make it.
Some of the equipment at the farm's been around since the first generation of settlers made it to Titan. And it shows, let me tell you. Hey, don't act all weird on me. EVA walks aren't so bad. Beats being cooped up on the ship. Never hurts to curry a little favor with the boss.
Yeah, I get the feeling we don't need all this stuff, boss. I filled up our suit's oxygen tanks earlier. They're ready when we need them.
But hey, we can't all be people of taste.
Look at us. Couple of space miners braving the settled systems like we own the place. I guess, technically, you own more than I do. Thanks again for getting me off that planet. Really wasn't looking forward to what would have happened next.
Whether she does or not, I'm glad to know all my hard work won't be gathering dust in a storage unit somewhere.
Get back here! Your time to shine, boss. No way.
Hey boss, check this out. I found something for you.
Should have brought a bigger pack, eh?
Hope they're in the mood for company.
Okay, that ability of yours is pretty weird, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't cool. Let me guess, you need something from my pack?
Hey, you hit one of their weapons! This'll really come in handy. Let's keep a low profile. If my mom finds out I stopped here and didn't visit, I'll never hear the end of it.
Whew, that was too close for comfort. You want a piece of me?
Don't get any ideas about leaving me over there.
I bet all kinds of shady business goes on in the dark corners of Neon.
Scanner's reading a clean break. Shutting down. Yeah, we are. She's been my boss for a long time. I think of her as a friend. Don't tell her I said this, but she's not as much of a hard ass as she'd like you to think.
We need to get that weapon working again! I think the dream for most UC citizens is to be able to retire in New Atlantis.
You can never have too much of this stuff. Sorry, I stopped listening. Did you ask me something?
I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off."
After a while, I had so many of them that Lynn wouldn't let me bring any more onto our ship. So, I started leaving the extras underground, on uninhabitable planets.
That's what they get for messing with our crew.
I've been standing around here an awfully long time, you know. What's with the silent treatment?
Hey, what's going on?
If it's diamonds, I'm totally stealing one to give to Jennifer. Or Carlos. Or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first. Those are my terms.
Not what you and I would call a plan, necessarily.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for rune space, okay? Couldn't tell you. He split to join a spacer group when I was young, and I haven't heard from him since. Broke my poor mom's heart.
I can live with that. I have some things to take care of back there.
Good riddance as far as I'm concerned. He treated my family like crap. Not the kind of guy I want to be around.
The enemy took down our shields!
Damn, I just can't catch a break. Guess I'll wait around for someone else to pick me up. Hopefully she'll be able to move someday, though. I worry about her. Wind farming's a pretty dangerous job. Maybe someday, when my brothers are older.
Then he did the little finger gun thing.
Nice find! There's all kinds of uses for this stuff. Just here for a chat?
Weapons online! You got it. Whoa! Warn a guy before you do something like that around him.
It wasn't a hard sell. Lynn seemed like a decent boss, and the salary was great. Besides, my rock collection had gotten as big as it was gonna get on Titan. Hey, a little busy here. We'll chat after.
I bet the view from the top of the trade tower is really something else.
You'd have to be crazy to wander around here without a spacesuit.
Let's see them fire back while they're short a weapon. Oh, hell, there go the shields. I'm good to go. Oh, yes, they're down a weapon.
Through there, I think.
Oh, can't beat Laredo for weapons. We should stop by their storefront if we need to stock up. Shields just lost power. Grenade going out.
I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to her sweaty old vest, as usual. This beats the climate in my hometown by a mile.
You'll always catch me off guard with that one, boss. There's something out there. That ship doesn't look friendly.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Weapon repairs are done. Oh, we should ask some of the locals where the best mining spots are. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. through to the flight console. Dropped orbit like a rock off a high-rise.
Alrighty.
New Atlantis really is the settled systems at its finest. Over here!
Nope, and I don't plan on it. He made it pretty clear that he didn't want to know me, so I don't want to know him either.
Incoming!
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
Easy enough.
The way I see it, we get out of here now or risk not getting out at all.
Looks pretty hostile up ahead. Let's turn back.
Downed one! She's a new homesteader, born and raised. Her family's been working the wind farm since the first generation of settlers made it to Titan. Let me tell you, it would have been a lot worse if not for our friend here. Seems like a good thing to check for on resumes going forward. Has experience killing pirates. Take it easy. Bet you can guess why I decided to leave home.
And off they go. You look like you could use some help there, boss. Jesus! Oh, you always manage to scare me with that.
I'm the oldest by a couple years. Finn's the youngest. He's only 10. And the rest of them are moody teenagers. Good find.
Need a hand with any of that?
Hey, let's talk later. Eventually, that stopped lighting me up, so I started looking for the real thing. Turns out Titan's a decent place to cut your teeth as a rock collector. When I was a kid, one of our neighbors had a subscription to Mining Monthly, and she used to give me the magazines when she was done with them. Why would anything go wrong? Shouldn't we... Okay, see you later. Yeah. And the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters. 8 years, give or take a couple months. It's been a great job. Pays decent, and my rock collection's never looked better. Catch you later. Do I ever. Here, some other time then. Hey, if we need to stretch our legs, maybe we should head to the soccer field.
You can really hold your own in a fight.
Okay by me.
Stay sharp. Their weapon's working again. Nah, I wouldn't like living in one of those fancy skyscrapers. I like to feel the earth under my feet. You're going down! We need those shields repaired!
You don't?
I've always imagined the towns on Earth must have looked a lot like Aquila City.
I told her I'd visit more if she lived in New Atlantis, so I expect her to be on the next ship out.
Enemy has their weapons back!
Whew, I was starting to think you forgot about me. I don't. Really. After what happened on Vectera, I seriously needed a break from Argos. And you're not shy about cracking rocks either, so I still get my fix. Hello? Boss? You in there? You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics. Righto, boss.
No way. Whatever you found down there had some seriously weird energy coming off of it. Honestly, I hope I never see something like that again in my life. Get in close while they're down a weapon!
There's gotta be more where that came from.
Not gonna happen. Oh. Okay.
Hey, I don't know how you kept your cool back there. I think Argos is probably gonna write this whole thing off. Plus, I'm 90% sure working for you would be safer. I hope. There must be loads of minerals around here. Let's get digging.
Thanks for keeping us safe, boss. What do you need, boss?
That everything? I found something for you. Thought you'd never ask, boss. I'm always happy to talk shop. I've been working on my collection since I was a kid. It's kind of my baby. Hell yeah, I do. I've been working on it for years. I used to collect mineral samples from meteorites that hit Titan, or buy them off pilots at the spaceport. Got one! Try not to miss me too much.
He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. Nothing left but dust, huh? That sound was you, right?
Unless you're me and can appreciate the beautiful distinctions between neodymium, vanadium, and iridium. I love these clowns, but most of them can't tell iron from lead. Solar.
Their gunner took out one of our weapons! I don't know how safe I feel in a city without any ground underneath.
Brace yourself, boss. This find rocks.
You know what would really brighten this place up? Mine shafts. Let's get digging. Neon's great to visit, but I could never live here. Too much noise.
Oh yeah, big time. New Homestead was one of the first places people settled after we left Earth. Back then, wind power was all the rage.
Whatever floats your boat, boss. Hey, what's up?
Got your back, boss. You heard of New Homestead in the Sol System? Most people haven't. It's out in the sticks, on one of Saturn's moons. That's where I grew up.
You took a weapon clean off their ship!
Well, my dad's not in the picture, but I have the best mom in the settled systems. More brothers than you can shake a stick at, too. I hope we don't regret this.
Let's go! Alrighty, what can I do for you? Got one here! We can't do squat without working weapons. Is that the best you've got?
Well, no, I don't think so. I caught him holding his ribs a few times. Favorite is left leg a bit, you know? Another one for the rock collection. You know it. Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
I heard part of Aquila City's built out of an old spaceship. I'd like to see that. Shop's open. What can I take for you?
Knock yourself out, boss.
Hey, you know, when I pulled you to the med bench back on Vectera, I honestly thought, shit, I think I just saved someone's life. Oddly proud moment, you know?
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Alrighty, if that's where you need me, that's where I'm headed. Your history!
We aren't getting far without our suits.
Let's do this! They broke right through our shields!
Phew, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Heads up!
Don't worry about me. I'm a tough cookie. The painkillers are starting to work. I'll be just fine after a good nap. Hello? Anyone in there?
We don't stand a chance without all our weapons.
I think it's about time we split. I'm dying for something to do, boss.
I think your rock collection might be getting a little too big, boss. Looks like the enemy's finished weapon repairs. Won't get away again. Hey, we hit one of their weapons.
She's a great mom. Never lets anyone put her kids down. You should have seen how mad she got when she found out people at school were making fun of my rock collection. Figured that'd give some scientists a good shock. Gotta keep the paleontologists on their toes, you know? Fossils, rare minerals, meteorites, you name it, and it's probably gathering dust in my bedroom at my mom's house in New Homestead.
Another one bites the dust, eh?
All right. Still in one piece. Bet we'll find loads of organic materials around here.
If I ever strike it really rich, I'm quitting my job and moving to New Atlantis.
Ah, parting is such sweet sorrow. Hey, we gotta remember this place. It'd make a great vacation spot.
Whoa! What's with the vanishing act? You can have this. Just, don't leave me behind, all right? What the? Where'd they go?
Ah, home sweet New Homestead. Still cold. Still boring. Still glad I got the hell out of here. It shouldn't be a problem.
I wish I'd seen my family one more time.
This assignment reminds me of New Homestead. Boring.
Okay, I'll take some things.
Yeah, you and the majority of the settled systems. I got plenty of grief for it as a kid. Even most of the other miners I worked with at Argos didn't dig it. Don't mention it. Will do, boss. Got a message home to write anyway.
Found him!
And despite what she says, I know she has a soft spot for me. I'm ready to help out whenever you need me.
Weapons are armed and ready to fire!
That's a hit!
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship.
The rest of the crew could learn a thing or two from me, huh? Personal log. Heller, Argos Extractors.
Come on, admit it. You were showing off back there.
Big enough to fill up my whole bedroom in my mom's house on New Homestead. I'm screwed if she ever ends up retiring to Jemison and sells the house.
Take that! I guess I'm saying, glad I paid it forward.
Think they might want to hear about my rock collection?
There they go. Better luck next time. Oh, I'm getting to that.
We're headed out, right? If I hang around home too long, my mom's gonna rope me into babysitting. Already taken care of, boss. I donated it to one of the tour companies in New Homestead. Geological formations are one of Titan's big tourist attractions. Huh. Bet there are tons of organic materials out there with our names on them. And if you're in the market for a mining buddy, I'm your guy.
Here they are! Duck! Considering the spaceship wreckage, you mean? Yeah. Well, you missed the worst of it. Pretty sure we ripped through all the emergency meds that were salvageable.
I've got something for you right here.
Oh yeah, I make a pretty good walking pocket if I do say so myself.
You're pretty handy with that cutter, boss.
It's too bad Aquila's so dangerous. I bet there are loads of unmined resources beyond the walls. Man, that was cool.
Really? In a discovery class? That ship's older than this moon. Hey, you better not be doing any mining out there without me. Yeah, I never saw myself living in New Homestead forever. To tell you the truth, I hope my family splits too. My mom's always talked about retiring to Jemison. Boss, I spent most of my time collecting rocks. For fun. That should tell you everything you need to know about the bustling metropolis that is New Homestead.
Ha! There you are!
Got another one!
I'm amazed there's only one bar on Sidonia. Nothing much to do here besides drink. Here goes nothing!
Oh, neat. That's one of my favorite minerals. Lynn convinced me. She and some Argos miners stopped by my hometown on Titan to refuel, and I happened to be on shift at the spaceport that day. It's a good thing I grew up in a town where our definition of getting into trouble was screwing around with old mining equipment.
I read that people once thought there was no life on Mars. If you ask me, there still isn't any.
I've got 6. Evan, Tim, Ethan, Shane, Lucas, and Finn. Or, boys, get the hell down here, as our mom likes to call us.
I blew an entire paycheck on drinks in one night the first time I came to Neon.
A little longer. Grab some samples? Anywhere decent to eat around here? I'd kill for some real food. What did I say?
I think they're gone for now. This looks like a great spot to gather some organic materials.
Another day, another giant rock. The rock currently in question is Vectera, which is, it's a moon. It's in space. It's got ore, like the last 100.
Hey, how are you?
This seemed like the kind of thing that might come in handy.
Yeah, I'm happy to take a couple things off your hands.
Hey, check this out. I've been working on my Lynn impression.
Suit up, Dusty. It's rough out here. Pretty good, huh?
No way I'd believe that was real if I hadn't seen it for myself. I've never met a person from Aquila City who I wouldn't have a beer with.
Even before I could read, I loved looking at the pictures. I used to tear out the photos of minerals and crystals and hang them on my wall. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Seems like everyone always has somewhere to be in the big city. You've got one well-developed trigger finger, boss. You see, I laugh, but I'm on a lot of meds. Kinda just mellows everything.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough? I noticed some rare minerals in her cargo hold and started chatting with her about them. And she was impressed by how much I knew about geology and offered me the gig. Hold your horses, boss. This place isn't safe.
Anything I can do for you?
Can't believe we got into this mess. Roger that.
There's nothing out here after all.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
Here to shoot the breeze?
Need me to help out with some mining anywhere?
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with 2 of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns. Damn! Nice shot! You hit one of their weapons.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
And weapon repairs complete. Fire!
With cushy jobs like that, they'll be able to send money home like I do. Between the 3 of us, my mom and the kids can finally afford to move to Jemison.
You bet. I've worked on enough remote outposts that I know a thing or two about optimizing them for material production.
You got it.
Yeah, we'll get around a lot faster if we offload some things. Enemy blasted a weapon clean off the ship! Nothing like the smell of old spacesuit to wake you up. Guess break time's over. Their weapon's working again.
You can buy just about anything in New Atlantis, if you know where to look.
That's another one down! We can take them!
But hey, we got through it okay in the end. My mom and I leaned on each other and managed to keep things running while we got back on our feet.
Good luck with that weapon, chumps! That's why you're in charge.
All right, bye for now.
We can take these guys!
Certified hard ass, if you ask me. I can say that now that she's not my boss, right? Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. Hey, sounds like you gotta go.
I worked with a girl from Neon at Argos. Man, did she have some crazy stories. We're toast without our shields!
That one's toast! I bet there's some good stuff from my rock collection around here. I've got something with your name on it, boss.
Damn, they ran off.
Got cracked myself up. You gotta be kidding me with this. Have a good one.
You can't be the only one in the galaxy who can do that. Well, this sure beats the view on Vectera. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. Something about Neon's always seemed a little fishy to me. Do you get it? I bet the pirates don't mess with Sidonia like they do Vectera. Lots of tough guys around here. What you say goes, boss. What the? You made the right call there, boss. More meds, huh? I'll get addicted at this rate. Nothing to see here, huh?
Hold up. We shouldn't go any further without our suits.
Crimson Fleet. Oh, the real damn Crimson Fleet. That one's down. Hope you know I'm going easy on you. I'd call that a successful fight. I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. That's it. Weapon repairs complete.
Scanner's lighting up. I bet there's life around here.
Seems doable. Hey, were we talking? Hey, I'm coming with you, right?
You sure about this, boss?
Oh, the only time I ever saw Lynn drunk was at Madame Sauvage's here in Neon. There you are! That was pretty spectacular to watch. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Lots of people in New Homestead work there, including my mom. It's not the greatest job, but it sure beats the ice mines. Well, time to break out the suits. I dig this place. At least, I will when we get the laser cutters out. Not enough, according to my mom. But I try to get back every couple months, and I keep in touch when I'm not there.
Headed on a solo mission, huh?
Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. That's one less thing to worry about.
Watch out!
This spaceport's almost as big as my hometown. Oofa doofa. What's that smell?
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go!
How many more are there?
Guess it's just you and me out here. Time for a fight!
We should turn back. I don't like the look of this place. It hurt my heart a little to give it up, but the woman I donated them to promised they'd give me credit for collecting all the samples, assuming she ever puts them on display.
Freaking weapon flew right off the ship!
I was 12. He left while I was out collecting rocks with a couple of my brothers. Didn't say goodbye or anything. Real class act, huh?
Yeah. You know, you're really the one who should be upset about all this. Me, laying here, half-conscious. Real inconvenience. Guess they had better things to do?
Now this reminds me of home. Think Constellation paid for this whole excavation? They're after that rock, that's for sure. And most of my brothers were too young to get what was happening, but they could tell how upset our mom was. That was hard on everyone.
You know I've always got time for you.
Well, we're not dead. That's a good place to start.
If you need to offload some things, I'll take them.
I've had this on deck for a while now. It's all yours. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells?
You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice.
Good luck in there. Fine by me.
Sure, I could use a little rest.
Your rock collection's gonna be as big as mine soon.
One more shot like that and we're space dust.
Smile, boss. You don't get a second chance. At a first impression.
We're within range. Open fire! Let's take a good look at what we're carrying and make some cuts, huh? I'm glad that's over. Yep, I can stay put.
Boy, am I glad to be traveling with a person of taste. Now, most people just roll their eyes when I start talking about my collection.
Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while.
Slack off? Me? Nah, you got it backwards, boss. I'm going above and beyond here.
Still trying to figure out how that's done. Yeah, what's up? I really needed this.
She was so determined to get me to stick with it that she read every geology book I had so she could ask me about my collection. That meant a hell of a lot to me.
Hostiles ahead! Enemies finished repairing their weapon.
Not exactly the most exciting place to be a kid. It's got a lot of ice, a lot of wind, and not much of anything else. I wasn't exactly torn up about leaving to work for Argos. I can think of worse ideas than sticking around here, but not many. Let's get out of here. I don't think it's safe. Sidonia's quiet, but it still beats New Homestead. I figured Vectera for your standard moon. Looks like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Don't look at me. I've done my part.
Alrighty, boss. Folks who live out here must get pretty used to roughing it.
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best. Oh, it's gotta be the fossils. I always wanted to find one as a kid, but I was out of luck hunting for them on Titan. You see them a lot as a miner, though.
Okay, just keep your head down. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone. No problem. I was drifting in and out. But, I think I heard the word ransom.
Of course, that'd be a whole lot easier if she didn't have so many kids to look after. New Atlantis isn't exactly cheap. Yeah, you can say that again. My brothers and I are always up to something. Don't I always? Here.
I get the feeling we're being followed.
The place makes Sidonia look like the big city. I had more fun freezing my ass off looking for meteorites than most new homesteaders do in their entire lives.
Barrett was all, "Sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me."
Think the worst of it is over. Yeah, actually, feeling pretty good.
You'd better better run!
Yeah, about that.
This is the personal log of Lynn's amazing right-hand man. That's me, Heller. Mom took it the hardest. She and my dad were together a long time. I don't think she saw it coming. I sure didn't. She doesn't mean that. She's just Lynn Barris that she can't make jokes as good as mine.
Hey, you need something?
I, for one, am not going any further without my suit.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
That helped me keep my head on straight about the whole thing.
Oh, you feel that? Something's not right.
Someone once told me, if you visit Sidonia, you're guaranteed to bring dust home as a souvenir. Not sure about that one. Wouldn't mind a pickup. Happy to help out around a ship. Good change of pace. I've accepted that I'll never understand how you do that. Okay, let's roll.
Don't let the barren landscape fool you. This place could be chock full of minerals.
Hey, you alright? Maybe don't do any heavy lifting for a while?
Oh, well, since you asked nicely. The weapon they damaged is all patched up now. Are you serious with this? I thought you were dead. Enemy weapons working again, boss.
Hell of a dig so far, huh?
Nah, I kid. I've got nothing but good things to say about it. Out of range of what?
Why would anything go wrong? Shouldn't we...
Sure thing. I'll help out wherever. I guess we're just jumping in shadows.
What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. Damn, guess I'm getting predictable in my old age.
Huh. Need to catch my breath a second.
What's with the posters? Seems like I missed something good. Give me the mic, boss. I know how to handle these guys.
So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship.
My little brothers are gonna cause all kinds of trouble around here. I'm getting antsy just standing here. Let's crack some rocks, huh? Just like old times? Hey, clown box, I got one for you. Knock, knock.
Yeah, I can take some things off your hands.
Sounds good.
And don't come back!
We're still in one piece. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up.
I read you loud and clear, boss.
Wait. The Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Huh? Where the heck did they go?
Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them.
Sure, no problem. Hey, how's it going?
Working underground most of your life really makes you appreciate places like this. Lynn even contributed to it. She offered me a good-sized chunk of tantalum for my collection as a signing bonus.
Big mistake! Listen, we're not alone out here. Tossing a grenade! Oh, ever been to the Viewport? It's one of my favorite bars in the galaxy. All right, fine. But don't go doing any mining without me. They're down a weapon! Now's our chance! Thanks. Ooh, boy. The UCs really let this place go to the dogs, huh?
Whatever floats your boat.
Bad news, we just lost a weapon! Damn shields won't hold!
You've come a long way from day one at Argos Extractors. That's for sure.
Oh. Hey, Lynn. It's good to see you again. The broken weapon's all patched up.
Oh, man. I'm hearing things. Or maybe I'm not hearing things. I'm not. My family means a lot to me, and my dad treated them like crap. So I didn't have a very hard time writing them off. Even if some generous captain were willing to let me bring it on board, I don't think all of it would fit in my quarters. Hey, thanks for asking. Things are going great for my family back on Titan. In her last message, my mom told me 2 of my brothers just took jobs with Trident. I'd feel better about this if we knew what was in there. I'm right here if you need backup.
Don't let your guard down. The enemy repaired their weapon.
Let's get to this meeting. Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
No point in carrying all that yourself when you got me to help out. That's it for our shields! Man, I'd get into all kinds of trouble if I could do something like that.
You'll let me know when you're heading out, right? But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't mind carrying a few more things.
Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
You don't mind if I hit your ride, do you? Actually, that was terrible.
Cannons are ready to fire when you are!
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Sure don't look like much.
This place looks like bad news. It'd be best to turn around.
Promises, promises.
Their weapon's working again! Bad news, the shields just went down.
Good luck in there.
Did you really just do that? Nothing here, I guess. Perfect. Nice to be back in the Sol system. Home's a pretty quick jump away. Hey, now there's an order I'm excited to follow. All right, what do you got for me?
Sol, are you gonna think of a better joke or what?
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
You need to drop some stuff? Your back looks ready to burst.
I'm tougher than I look. Thanks, boss. I really needed that. Oh, man. I guess I'm hearing things. No dice. I didn't have a choice. My mom insisted I get a job the day I was old enough to work. Gotta support the kid brothers, you know? Just us and a whole lot of rocks out here, I guess. Good choice.
This might get awkward if they weren't expecting company.
Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Yeah, talk about a hostile work environment.
Thanks. Thought I was a goner for a second. Now this looks like a great place to do some mining.
Raising us gave Mom a real run for her money. It's a miracle she didn't leave us to freeze at one of the ice mines on Titan. We got in all kinds of trouble as kids.
Don't want to mess with us! Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. I've been here before, but I've never tried Aurora. Can't afford that habit on a miner's salary. You know, I hear there's a couple decent inns in Aquila. Yeah, personally, I'm in favor of a night off the ship. Before I visited New Atlantis, I thought skyscrapers were just made up. And not a scratch on us. Nice work.
Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it. No questions asked.
Enemies completed their weapon repairs. Let's show them what we're made of.
Perfect place to bust out the old laser cutter. Let's get digging. Let me know when you want to head out. Heck yeah, I do. Get ready, boss. I'm about to blow your mind. Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Yeah, I don't think I could live in Aquila. I couldn't sleep easy knowing what's outside the walls. And that's how it's done!
Working on my biography, huh?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
Give me a break!
Yeah, ask away. Thought you'd never ask. This is for you. If my family weren't still working the wind farms there, I don't think I'd ever go back.
Starting to feel better. Man, that was a wild ride. You lead the way. Sure, can do. No one around. Honestly, I'm relieved. Fire away! Weapon repairs complete! Time for the boom! Let's do this! Weapon systems are fully repaired! Stay safe out there. Take it from me, you never know where pirates might pop up. I'll be right behind you. You want to finish this or what? Got him cornered! Yep, whatever you say.
Where the hell they go?
Let's get him! Either I'm hearing things, or there's someone nearby. We can't afford to lose another weapon like that. I'd give up if I were you.
Sure, what's on your mind?
Suits have plenty of O2 in reserve. Let's take a walk, boss. One of the weapons just went offline. Reminds me of the worlds I used to mine for Argos. Got some more stuff for me? This'll be nothing.
Okay, stick to cover. Stick to cover. You seen this space frog stuff? Oh, pure gold.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
I have rocks and minerals from all over the settled systems. Collected most of them myself, too.
The enemy weapon we hit is back online. The bartender at the Broken Spear pours them strong. We should stop by for a drink. Holy shit! That's the Crimson Fleet!
Honestly, it wasn't as tough as you'd think. When he left, I told myself to focus on the family I still had, instead of wasting time on the guy who left us.
I'll hold down the fort here. This is for you. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. Our weapons repaired and ready to fire.
Hope you're not planning to use me as alien bait.
Sure beats standing around.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
I'll give you a holler if I find anything else you might like.
Nah, I'll be all right. Just, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me.
I hope they're not looking for trouble.
What in the fuck?
See ya.
That's not exactly the most exciting place in the galaxy. I swear some of the uninhabited worlds I mined for Argos had more to do on them than Titan.
You better not let Lynn catch you slacking off.
But you and I both know they've got their heads screwed on backwards, don't we? I mean, geology. It totally rocks.
Whatever you need, you know I'm your guy.
What? Did you say something?
Hey, look who decided to visit. We're just packing up.
Let's scan the area for salvage.
Hey there.
Damn. Not again. You're no match for me.
We would have raised all sorts of hell in a big city like New Atlantis.
Okay, what's on your mind? We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
You can count on me.
Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Any of this look familiar?
Let's cut our losses and get out of here.
Oh, I'll never say no to that. My rock collection's gotta be the biggest in the settled systems. I've been working on it for years. I have all kinds of neat stuff.
Huh. Now there's an order I'm happy to follow.
Huh. Guess those hypnotism classes paid off.
Sure. Let's see what you got.
Hey, boss. Welcome to my old stomping grounds.
Not our cleanest victory, but it'll do.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Weapons all fixed up and ready to fire.